Hello everyone, welcome back to the another session in series of learning C programming executions. This program is to implement, to display or to print multiplication table of a given number. Now, so let's understand what is the question. So you have to read a number. So after you read the number, you have to print the multiplication table. So let's see manually how we'll do. If your teacher is asking you to write a 5 multiplication table, how we generally will write? We'll write in a format, right? So that saying that 5 into 1 is equal to 5, 5 into 2 is equal to 10, 5 into 3 is equal to 15, right? So this is what we'll write. We'll naturally end this with 10 digit, correct? So these numbers will end with 10, these numbers will be common, and these numbers will end with 50. Now, how to do this program logically in C program? If you keen concentrate, this 5 is what my n value. Let's say this input is n. All these are what? N. That means in the formula n is common. Now these values are starts from 1 ends to 10 with the step size of 1 or else with the increment of 1 from each number. So what we'll do is we'll take it as a I and we'll iterate a loop from 1 to 10. Okay. Now, so what is this answer? This answer is what? Multiplication of 5 into 1. So this is what? 5 into 1. That is what we will do. N into I will store into a result variable. For every multiplication, we'll update the value. For every iteration, we'll update the value. Now, let's trace this program. So this is what the overall idea about multiplication table. Now, let's understand the same through the C program. So here in the C program, if you see, you will be finding the header file and we know what is that header file, right? Hash include stdio.h and int main. Now let's see, there are 3 variables. In the memory, we will be creating or compiler will allocate memory for 3 variables. I is a variable, we just write on top. I is a variable, n is a variable, result is a variable. Now, n value we were reading according to the example will give as a 5. N value as 5. Now, the next statement is what? For. In the for loop, we updated I value as 1. So you have to understand how for loop basically executes. The nature of for is what? First of all, initialization will get execute. Then condition will get execute. If condition is true, will come inside of this block to execute. After you do execution of this block, we'll go back to the increment. So that means initialization will execute first, second condition, third the block of for, and fourth the I++. So execution is what? It will be executing something like this, correct? Now you have to understand it, otherwise you cannot get the right output, or else if you get the output also you won't understand what it is. Now let's go. I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10. Let's check. I is what? 1. 1 is less than or equal to 10. We were not giving here n. N if I give, then I have to end up my multiplication table with the n value. Let's say my n value is 1. Then only one output line I will display on the screen. So multiplication table is not depends upon the what multiplication table I am writing. Are you with me? Yes. So now generally we'll end up the multiplication table from 1 to 10. That's what it is, what 10. Out of practice, don't put here n. I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, condition true will come inside. What is the inside? Result is a new variable. It is updated with what? N into I. What is N? 5. What is I? 1. 5 into 1. Answer is what? Multiplication operation of 5 into 1. 5 into 1 is 5. That will be saved in result. Now update your result with 5. Now the next statement. Printf percentile d into percentile d. This percentile d is reflects n value. That means this 5 will display. This into will as it is. This percentile d reflects I. This is what I value, which is 1. And the result, whatever value it is having, that is 5. Now, the next is what? Loop repeats, because after the block of for, we'll go back to the I++. Now, this statement will get executed. This time I value is what? 2, incremented by 2. I++ is equal to I is equal, I++ means I is equal to I plus 1. I value is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, I is equal to 2. Again loop repeats. This time initialization is updated to 2. Now I less than or equal to 10, condition true. When condition true will come inside. What is inside? N value is same 5, but I value is updated. Last recent updated value will be computes here. That means 5 into 2. Multiplication operation 5 into 2. Answer is 10. Now display in the format of this 5 into 2 is equal to 10. So we'll be going to get the display till the condition fails. In the condition we given equal to 10. So we'll print till 5 into 10 is equal to 15. All these values will get from this statements. So this is what actually multiplication program logic. Now let's see about how output will be going to get for the same program. Now this is what the program we were discussed just now. Let's run this program. So it is asking for n value. I'm just entering 5 as my answer. Now look at, this is what the output. So I started with 5 into 1, ended up with 5 into 10. So this is what multiplication table. Thank you all.